Today, we're gonna make the best chicken wings ever. At least that's what they say. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I'm your host, Captain Ron. So I keep hearing about all these different ways to make the best chicken wings. Well, I keep hearing about this Vortex. Everybody says, you gotta use the Vortex, you gotta use the Vortex. Well, guess what? We now carry the Vortex. So we are gonna show you how to make supposedly the best, crispiest, and tastiest chicken wings ever on a grill using this. And it's not a lampshade. All right, now I know the big game is coming up, and this recipe is absolutely phenomenal. Your guests will be actually begging you for more wings, okay? But the whole reason we're doing this is, like I said, because it is Vortex. Now, what it does is we're gonna set this down in the grill. We're gonna fill this with charcoal, light it up and get it burning nice and good. So what happens is that as it burns in the middle, we're gonna place our chicken wings around the outside. What happens is it gets this circular motion and gets everything going, and really supposed to be crisp these wings better than any other method on the grill. So I'm excited to try it out. I hope that you are too, because this is gonna be touchdown! The first thing we need to do, let's clean out the grill and get it ready for grilling. We're gonna use our basket here, but we're not gonna put any kind of deflector in there. We're gonna be going direct with this. So let me stick this down here, okay? And show you what we have here to deal with. We've got a full kick-ash basket of charcoal from last time. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this out, show you how to use the kick-ash basket. We want a nice clean fire, so we're gonna do a complete clean out of this thing and get it ready for some nice clean grilling. The ease of the kick-ash basket is super great. All you have to do is shake it to get all the small pieces out and all the old charcoal ash out. So you just take it and shake it. Shake, 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 do-do-do-do-do. Shake, 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 do-do. Shake your basket, woo! Shake your basket. Hey, and just so you know, your old charcoal ash like that is actually good for your grass and your garden. So today we're gonna use nice fresh charcoal for this cook, but we're gonna save this for a future cook. So I'm just gonna stick it in my charcoal bin here. The beauty of the kick-ash basket allows you to save your charcoal. Now when you're shaking it too, you can shake it over your garbage can, you can shake it into a garbage bag, whatever you wanna do, okay? Just get rid of the old ash, so you start with a nice clean basket. And of course, we wanna clean out all this old ash that's built up in the bottom here, so we wanna get all of this out of here. We got a nice clean egg. Now let's get to vortexing. All right, now the setup on this is real easy. We're just gonna put our kick-ash basket right in here, okay? And the Vortex, this is the Vortex, is going to sit right in the center. Now that we got that in there, we're gonna fill that center up with charcoal. We're gonna leave the outsides empty, but we're gonna fill the center up here with charcoal, and that's where our fire is gonna go. Now there's a couple different ways that you can do this, okay? You can put the charcoal right in there, light it, which is what we're gonna do. Some people like to get their charcoal chimney, get a whole load of charcoal going, and then pour it in. You can do that too, that works great. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill it up with our black bag charcoal, about halfway, put a blaze ball with some fire starters in, let that go a little bit, and then fill it up the rest of the way with charcoal. All right, now that our fire's building, let's put our basket in here with our grates, so it heats up with the grill. A lot of people use these on a Weber kettle, and if you use it on the Weber kettle, you're gonna find that the grate is really just sitting just above the fire, okay, right above the egg at the top of the Vortex. That's perfectly fine too. The big green egg, I like it set a little bit higher like this. With the expander system, you can lower these grates and you can have it like at the same level that the Weber would be at, right on top of the Vortex. Whatever you choose to do, there's no really wrong way to do it. We're gonna use it with the raised grate system. I just happen to like the airflow better, that's all. Alrighty, now that the grill is heating up and we're gonna cook these at 375 degrees today, that's 375. We're gonna do a little wing prep here. Not too much involved with it, it's pretty simple, but we're gonna put my safety gloves on, and we're using party wings. You can use whole 3-piece wings. We're using the drumettes and the flats, because the flats are the best, right? I agree, flats are the best. I know you all think so too, right? Lay out some paper towels on my pan here, and set the wings right on top of that. The other way to help get some crispy wings is you can put butter on them, you can put oil on them, but I like to use duck fat spray. We sell it on our website, it's down below. Anyway, we're gonna give these a nice spraying of duck fat spray. We're gonna have a really super flavorful sauce with this. Really good, okay? So I'm not gonna overly season the wings, but what I wanna do is add a little bit of flavor to them. So we got 2 different kinds of salts here. I'm gonna use this right now. It's just Jacobsen's garlic salt. That's all I'm gonna use. We also have here ghost chili salt. So if you want extra heat, that's the one for you. We're gonna have plenty of heat already, so I'm just gonna give them a little sprinkling with this garlic salt. My cameraman just forced me to take my glove off. Don't contaminate the salt. He's right. Anyway, like I said, a little sprinkling. Chicken wings are seasoned. The grill is heated up. We are ready to start cooking. Chicken wings going on. Now, I like to put the drum side so that the fatter side is towards the fire. It only makes more sense to me. Now, don't set it over the Vortex, okay? Set it on the edges so that it's not directly over. Woo, that center is hot. Now, just to let them cook. Now, let's talk sauce. I'm gonna give you my personal favorite recipe. Granted, it's just buffalo wings, the old-fashioned traditional buffalo wings, but we're gonna kick it up a couple notches, and my recipe, if you make it, I guarantee you, you and your guests are going to love it. There's no doubt about it. 1 cup of hot pepper sauce. I like to use Frank's Red Hot. A 1/2 cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter. A 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar. About 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. A little sprinkle of cayenne pepper, but I like to use this hot chicken seasoning that we have here. And a little bit of garlic powder. We're gonna use this Jacobson garlic salt just for this. Now, when you make it, I wanna know in the comments if you made it. I also, if you post it on social media, tag me at Captain Ron 302 and tag us at FOGO Charcoal. We wanna see what you're cooking, especially if you're duplicating our recipes. All right, we're about 1/2 hour in and these are looking good. They're getting nice color to them. I'll tell you the truth, I don't see any reason to flip them over. They seem to be cooking real evenly. That's the whole idea of the Vortex, is to get air circulating around them all perfectly. So, we'll let them go back to sleep and let them keep on cooking. Now, let's do some prep work for stuff to go along with the wings. Whoa. Now, I don't know if you're team ranch or team blue cheese. I'm not gonna say which one I prefer, team blue cheese, but let me know down in the comments too. I'm always curious to know, team blue cheese, team ranch, or team flats, or team drums. There's too many choices when it comes to wings. But a couple good things that go. Any kind of sauce. I like blue cheese. You can use ranch if you want. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. And I like to chop up some carrots. I would do some celery too, but the celery I have, it looks like crap, so we're not gonna use it, okay? Okay, kids, we're at about 45 minutes. Now, the wings are really done. They're crispy. So what I did is I put this beautiful pan here in there with all of our sauce. We're just gonna kind of whisk it around, let it melt. It's gonna melt pretty quick. Woo! And let me tell you, that gets really hot. So I'm going to put on a glove because it does get really hot really quickly. So, again, we're just gonna whisk our sauce together here. Let that butter emulsify and melt down. This is gonna be one killer sauce, folks, I promise you. Okay, and here we go. One last thing. We're just gonna pour this whole thing of sauce right onto the wings. Now, I wanna teach you a little something too. An extra step adds a ton of flavor. You take your sauced up wings, right? And just throw them right over that fire. Throw them right over that Vortex, just for a minute, okay? You just wanna burn that sauce onto them. I'm not gonna do all of them, I'm just gonna do a couple, just to show you, but boy, this is really good. You ever go to a wing house, you ask for them grilled, this is what they do. They sauce them, and they throw them over the fire. And of course, we gotta make them look pretty, so we add a little green onion. I'd like to show you the difference, okay? These are the ones that we grilled afterwards. We put the sauce on them and grilled them. And this is one that we didn't, okay? You can see this one, the grilling dries out the sauce a lot more, but it bakes the sauce onto them. This one has the sauce on the outside. Both are good. Which is better? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh. Chicken wing heaven, baby. Good Lord. They're not gonna call them buffalo wings anymore. They're gonna call them Ron's Backyard Wings. Good Lord, that's good. All right, now the saucy one. Man, I don't know. Here's the difference. That one, the sauce is baked onto it a little more. You get more of the flavor of the chicken, and you get that nice grilled flavor, whereas this one, you get a lot more of that flavor of the sauce. You wanna go really crazy, take the ones that you grilled and put them back into the sauce. Now you're talking. Either way, whether you wanna go with the grilled or just the Vortex with the sauce on them, I'm very impressed. That Vortex worked great. It took about 45 minutes, and we went a little bit hotter. We went to about 400 degrees or so. We left it open for a while and the heat jumped up on us, and that's okay. It's all about making do with what you have, okay? So that's what we did. We let it go, and they are crispy. I never flipped them. We just cooked them just like that, right around 400 degrees. And let me tell you, they are crispy all around. They are flavorful all around. These are gonna be a Super Bowl hit, let me tell you. So if you're not sure what to make these, like I said before, tag us. If you liked any of the products that you saw me using in this video, down below in the description, hit it up. There's also a full recipe for these wings down below as well, so hit that up as well. Either way, I hope that your team does well, and I hope that my team does well. Go fins, fins up, and I want you to remember to get out and grill, and I'll see you the next time on the FOGO Life.